All right. I'm here with a special guest today, Greg. Are you excited to be at GTC? He loves it. How excited are you to have all these people right here? There's probably like 20 cameras right around you. You're the center of attention. Should you be at the keynote maybe next year? He agrees. Well, I'll let you have fun on the show floor, and then we're gonna go talk to the people that are helping you run today. Thank you so much for your time. All right, we're with two special guests now, Espen and Bash. Welcome both to the show. Tell us a bit about Bash.
Yeah, right. So Bash is a BDX droid. So he was developed by Disney Research, took first steps in Zurich, Switzerland, and yeah, it's so full stack developed in-house at Disney Research. He's a teleoperated robotic character that can not just walk but can walk with style, and so he can walk, he can move around, he can turn his head, he can say yes, he can do a happy dance.
That's funny. What is all the inference running on the robot itself? Like, is there any remote kind of like intelligence that it also works on, or is it all?
No, so this is all contained. So it's obviously it's running an RL controller which is trained offline, but then the resulting policy is then deployed onto the robot.
Yeah.
But what's different is that the policy takes as input so the standing policy, for example, takes as input the head pose and the body pose, which means that you can layer it together, and so you can not just stand robustly, but you can also emote and kind of all the while still balancing and being robust to disturbances and not falling over.
Yeah. How much is their war model fun motion outside of just work, like not tripping and all of that? Do you also like? Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, so it has to be fun, and that's I think one of the things that I guess is different with this to many other robots is that it is the purpose of this robot is to be a robot character and to express itself, and so walking is you have to be able to walk, but that's not the end goal, right? The end goal is to be able to walk with style, or to with express personality and expressive.
Do the beeps actually have a meaning, kind of like R2D2 in Star Wars? C-3PO can actually understand it, or are we gonna get to a place where they have their own language?
I'm not sure we have anyone that speaks binary yet, but of course so the sound is triggered by like with yeses, and then of course you also have the sound of the robot walking, and as you can see, sound is it definitely contributes to how you perceive this as a droid, right?
Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you so much.
There was a quick, I saw on the video there was like obstacles, right? You could go over obstacles.
Yeah. Sean was behind the camera. He's asking about obstacle and how it learns new paths and terrains.
That's right, and we even took it into the forest, into the Swiss forest, and we tried it out, and yeah, it worked really well. And so, and of course, so even though I was saying earlier, it's not just about the walking. The walking is still, and not falling over is still at the very core, and that's kind of where, like, so we've developed the full stack of the robot, kind of the creative and the controls and the design and everything, and with the technology in general, it has to work. If it doesn't work, then the creative bit doesn't get you anywhere, and so you have walking robustly is really important.
Yeah. How much of this scales to then larger, robotics applications, and then eventually towards more like a humanoid? Are these like you know, a big stepping stone? Like, is it much harder to have like different shapes with the same model?
I think it scales really well. I think we've focused on kind of developing not just a single robot, but as a modular building blocks. And so if you look at some of the other work we've been doing, we have shown some other robot characters. We're working on more robot characters, and kind of the technology that you need to make it work is the same, right? So it's about creating these robust building blocks. So I would say it scales very well.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you so much, Jasper.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by.